Hello and welcome back to OmniFoot TV. This is Eurostormer speaking, and today's second video of the day is of Group E of Euro 2024. Let's get into it. We have the Belgian national team in the hands under the management of Dominic Tedescu. And I think that they have managed to do quite as well as would have been expected from them, having won 6 qualifiers, drawn 2, lost none. And despite the fact that their golden generation is somewhat heading down a slippery but steady slope into the well of obscurity, they do have some talent to show despite the lack of expectation. With the likes of Jeremy Doku, hopefully playing a key role, Jure Tielemans, and Leandro Trossard. They have some familiar faces in the likes of Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, Jan Vertonghen, God bless his heart. I personally wouldn't have picked him, but he's in the squad, so I have no control over that. But there is one key aspect here that I think everyone should take note of. Courtois is going to miss the tournament because he had a bust up with the manager. So Castells is going to be their new number 1. The Belgians must be thrilled. Anyways, I think that with their form and how well they've managed to do on paper ahead of this tournament, I will definitely give them top spot in this group. Whether or not they do so with style is a different story. Let's get to Romania. Romania will be making their 6th Euros appearance, with their best performance coming at Euro 2000. I think they made it into the round of 16. Let me just make sure, just in case I'm losing my mind and confusing teams. Nope, it was the quarterfinals. Excuse me on that. It was the quarterfinals, not the round of 16. Slovakia was the one who made the round of 16 in 2016, and that was their best performance. But I'll get to them later. Pardon me on that. My brain's kind of going fuzzy. Anyways, the Romanian national team boasts the best record of any in this group in regards to their defense. They conceded the least amount of goals of any team in the group throughout qualifiers, having conceded only 5. And I think that despite their sturdy defense, they don't really have much to show for it in attack, with only the likes of Stanciu playing a key role up front. I will sadly have to relegate this Romanian national team to 3rd place. Again, this is not gospel, this is me having fun based on my predictions, and I'll probably get them wrong, and I'll lose all sorts of credibility, like I had anyways. We move on. We have Slovakia. This is going to be Slovakia's 2nd Euros appearance, or rather, I think it's going to be their 3rd, and yep, it will be their 3rd. I am correct. This is their 3rd Euro, having appeared in 2016 and 2020, and their best performance having already been at the round of 16 at Euro 2016. This is also going to be their 4th major tournament appearance, I think, in the last 15 years, because the last major tournament they had appeared in before 2016 was the 2010 World Cup. For Slovakia, despite the fact that this is a generation of players that kind of gives this set of fans much more hope, I do, however, think that they will not go as far as previously claimed, and that Romania's strength in defense will give them more room to achieve more up front. Slovakia just aren't there yet, so I'm going to have to place them bottom of the group. Again, I may be wrong, but we will find out together. Ukraine. The Ukrainian national team are going into this tournament with the capability to tell a very good story. Their country has become a war-torn haven due to the war with Russia, and with the likes of Mudryk and Lunin in goal in particular, who I think is going to play a very important role. I would like to think that Mudryk, who has played a key role for his team, he actually scored the goal against Iceland during the playoffs that led to them qualifying for the tournament in the first place. I have a feeling that this set of players could actually do quite well with him at the helm up front. So I'm going to go out on a limb and claim that Ukraine could easily end up finishing 2nd. As for the results, let's see how we pen this together, and I will most probably screw this up because of my terrible basic math skills. Romania versus Ukraine. I think the Ukrainian national team is going to edge this out at 1-0, just Just about. Belgium versus Slovakia. This is going to end in a 2-1 win for the Belgian national team. And Belgium versus Romania, which is... I think that Slovakia versus Ukraine is going to most definitely end in maybe, just maybe, a draw. You gotta give Slovakia something. And maybe they could end up proving me wrong. Belgium versus Romania could definitely end up in a 2-0 win. Slovakia versus Romania, this is where it kind of gets weird between the 3rd and 4th place teams. I think Romania are going to edge out Slovakia 2-1. And Ukraine versus Belgium, this is where things get bad for the Ukrainians, as they will most probably lose 3-1. Let's see if I can count these points. All right, Ukraine have 3 points here, and they have another point, and then they lose. So that's 4 points for the Ukrainian national team in 2nd place. Romania will end up at 0 here, and a 0 there, and that's 3 here. So they will end up with 3 points. Slovakia will end up with a single point. And Belgium could very well walk away with this with 3 wins out of 3. So that's 9. Right after France, they could end up being that very team. And they have the opportunity. They have the best opportunity out of any of these teams to walk away with 3 wins out of 3 and a possible 9 points out of 9. This has been a much shorter video. Primarily because I'm not as familiar with the other national teams, as there is much more obscurity in tune here. Thank you all for tuning in once again. I hope this analysis has been fun to watch. I kind of did my best, but between you and me, I was losing track with the numbers, so forgive me on that. Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and Instagram and Facebook. Keep losing track. You'll find the description below containing all the links to our social media, to our social media accounts. I am losing my mind, man. And I will see you in our next video with Group F coming soon. This may end up being a triple upload day, but I gotta put Group F together. It's bound to be an interesting one at that. So thank you all for tuning in. I have been Omar, you have been wonderful, and I will see you all again in my next video.